Court Uncut, what the people want.
I don't, so did you get the cause number? Yeah.
Yes, I have. It's on the edge. 5 feet, because they're the same age.
I don't remember anything about the case, so if you don't mind, please.
On March 1st, 2025, at approximately at 11 p.m., the officers were dispatched to a 911 call regarding a motor vehicle stopped on the road with a male in the driver's seat passed out at the 300 block of North 8th Street in Texas. The officer observed the defendant's motor vehicle stopped on the road facing the wrong side, forcing multiple motor vehicles to drive around the defendant. The officer observed the defendant's engine on, with the defendant sitting in the driver's seat, appearing to be sleeping or passed out, with the motor vehicle in drive and the defendant's foot on the brake. The officer observed an open container.
Come up, Mr. Mallard. Just kind of rewind about
Sure.
3 sentences, please, when he's up here.
All right. Officer observed the defendant's motor vehicle stopped on the road facing the wrong side, forcing the motor
Going the wrong way down the street.
stopped on going the wrong way, yes. Forcing multiple motor vehicles to drive around the defendant. The officer observed the defendant's motor vehicle to be on, with the defendant sitting in the driver's seat, appeared to be sleeping or passed out. The motor vehicle was in drive with the defendant's foot on the brake. The officer observed an open container of Bacardi rum, a 750 milliliter bottle, approximately 10% full, sitting in the front right passenger seat. The officer attempted to wake the defendant unsuccessfully, which led to the officers being forced to break the defendant's front right window to get into the motor vehicle due to the doors being locked. The officer placed the motor vehicle in the park, and the defendant was asked to step out, and he immediately fell to the ground. The officer observed slurred speech, red bloodshot eyes, a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage, and poor balance. The defendant refused SFSTs. The defendant advised that he had not consumed any alcohol beverages and wished to ask for his lawyer, and was loudly repeating no comment to all questions. The defendant was read the DIC, and he refused breath, and a blood warrant was signed. The defendant was transported to HCA Southeast ER to obtain the blood, and the defendant
I think it'll be.
Your Honor, this gets into resisting.
Oh, okay.
Which I understand if you
That's okay.
but it is so.
Hi, yes, of course.
For clarity purposes, for his curfew, are you okay with having it 9:30 p.m. to 5 a.m.? Because he can't leave until 6, but his work starts at 6. So if he's able to leave at 5, he should be able to make it to work by 6.
It takes him an hour and a half to get to work?
It takes him. I know for me personally, but I don't.
How long does it take you to get to work?
If I walk, it's an hour walk.
Okay,
There's no buses.
okay, I'll do 5 in the morning. That's fine. Okay, you got it.
9:30 p.m.
What is it now?
9 o'clock, sir.
9 o'clock.
I'm okay with 9:30. It's not a big.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, of course. Kayla, do you mind if I get a PSR on Miss Eldridge here, please? She's in custody. Obviously. All right, good morning, Miss Eldridge. I'm bringing you out because we're talking about you. It's only fair that you hear what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, you stand charged with us with possession of a controlled substance. I don't know what's happened in your case. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. I've appointed you a lawyer. Your lawyer is here with you, but he's on Zoom, so that you know you're not here alone. Greg, I'm sorry,
May I talk to my lawyer first?
I'm okay with that.
Call the
Yeah.
back, Judge.
What number do you want him to call?
You gotta get the other number.
3198.
Call 3198, and then as soon as you're done, come back and then we can, I guess, do probable cause at that point.
What are the first numbers? I always forget, Judge.
It's 927, 832-927.
Okay, got it.
All right, so, great. So Ms. Eldridge, we're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
On March 23rd, 2025, at approximately 3:05 p.m., officers responded to a theft at Nordstrom Rack. The officers gave a description of the vehicle involved in the theft, and the officer located the vehicle, which was occupied by a male and female. The officer asked the defendant if she had any property inside the vehicle, and the defendant stated that she had a purse. The officer asked for consent to search the purse, and the defendant granted permission. The officer located a bottle of what they knew to be Mexican Xanax, which was approximately 9 grams. The defendant stated that she had a prescription but was not able to produce it. Based on the circumstances and the defendant's previous drug charges, the officer believed that she did not have a prescription.
May I respond, Your Honor?
I don't know.
Sorry,
Were they just in the street in the car?
they were inside the vehicle that was identified by them as the vehicle for the theft. So
I guess I missed that there was a theft.
they were dispatched to Nordstrom for a theft.
Okay,
They went to Nordstrom, they were advised that
those are the people.
to give a description of the vehicle that was involved in theft. They located the vehicle, they were found in the vehicle.
Anyone
Your
else?
Honor, if I may, Your Honor,
Shh. Say it again?
can I say something real quick, Your Honor?
Yeah.
I mean, there's no description of the vehicle. I mean, there's not specific articulable facts here. Just a white vehicle. We saw a white vehicle. We pulled it over. No description of the people in the car.
It was
I'll have her read it for you.
a black 2015 Hyundai passenger car, bearing Texas license plate KZD 1788.
Okay.
So we do have a description and a
We have a
license
good
plate.
description of the car. Did anyone get arrested for the theft?
It doesn't look like anybody was charged with that. I don't have a could have been in here.
Okay. Ma'am, I'm gonna find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using, it's not going to go well for you. Do you understand? So what should we do about bond, guys?
Well, Judge, so she tells me she does have a prescription. It's from Scott's in Midtown. What I found was Scott Reed's Pharmacy. There is one
It's
on.
Mexican, man.
How does the cop know that?
She
Really?
said it's Mexican Xanax.
Yeah. Okay. How does the cop know that?
Huh?
The cop sees a pill and goes, "Oh, this is from Mexico," or "This was in a lab."
It's based on previous work experience, Judge. So
Yeah. Well.
I mean, go see what you can get, I guess, right? And then,
All right. We'll
well,
do
I need to set a bond. We're at no bond right now, so I gotta set.
Okay, I'll do a motion inspect evidence when I have time, and we'll go.
Yeah,
But that being said, Your Honor, she has a $10,000 bond on the felony that was set, and there's a chance she might have a script for this, and she says that they actually should have records of the.
What should we do about bond?
I mean, I would ask for, she's got a 10,000. I would see if the court would do a PR bond on this one. If there's she has to make the felony bond, and there's a chance she does have a script for this. She shouldn't even be in custody on this if that's true.
She was in absconded status as far as the felony is concerned. I think that she's a flight risk.
Well,
So,
and may I say something on that too, Your Honor?
sure.
On the MAJ, so she tells me she was reporting, she got switched probation officers. Again, I don't know the veracity of this. I'm just relaying. And so I'm showing that the address that was last reported, this is what they're claiming MAJ as well, was San Leon, Texas. So I don't know if there was a mix up in that where the probation office was. And I don't know if that may have, so I'm just throwing that out there, that may have been part of it.
What do you think for bond?
Judge, we'd oppose any PR bond. We'd ask for a security of any amount at your discretion.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll set bond at $1,500 surety.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not going to grant you a PR bond. I think that you're a flight risk and you're on felony probation. Regardless, you've not made the $10,000 bond upstairs. If you're able to make bond, we can come back and talk. But if you do, it's extremely important that you maintain contact with the lawyer here.
Yes, sir.
Because if you don't, another warrant will issue here and it's just going to balloon and just get out of control. Okay? It looks like you have felony court on the 9th
Yes.
of next month. So what we can do is we can set you on the 10th, the following day, to see what happens there. We can't set you the same day, but we'll set you for the day after and then we'll figure out how to go forward at that time.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
I can get on in the morning, Zoom, Your Honor, on the 10th.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, then, okay, so set it for the 10th and he can zoom in at that point for this case. And then, so I'll set bond at $1,500. Okay, man, good luck.
But yeah, she has a friend that might be making bond. She doesn't know yet. So if that plays out, obviously she's going to pop up here before.
Just come back and we can talk.
Okay,
you know?
thank you.
She needs to sign conditions, please.
Step back to the middle.
Shreya, you ready? Oh, I'm sorry, Ms. Strong.
Morning, Judge Fleischer.
Hi.
Yes, we're gonna be doing a plea for Corey Ellis.
All right, so good morning, Mr. Ellis. Sir, you're charged with 2 cases with us. You're charged with evading arrest. You're also charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. Looks like you've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 120 days on the evading with credit for the 43 days that you've done, and they're going to dismiss the gun case. I'm assuming that's where it's gonna, right?
Correct, Judge.
Is this how you understand the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
You need to understand that as part of this agreement, also forfeiture of the weapon will be done as well. You're not going to get the weapon back.
Yes, ma'am.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, it will go on your record. It will be there forever. You need to understand, Mr. Ellis, that this case, the evading case, this is an enhanceable offense. What that means is that if you ever run from the cops again, they're going to charge you with a felony offense. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And the felony that you just pled to upstairs, they can use that to enhance your punishment even more. Perhaps they can hit you with a 3rd degree and you could be looking at 2 or 10 at the penitentiary. Just stand, just straighten up, fly right. Do something with your life. Stop becoming a statistic, man. It's not hard. If you ever need anything, come back. We can give you whatever you need. Cell phone, a tablet, a job, whatever you need. All you got to do is come back and ask. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Stop picking up convictions. You're just killing yourself. How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Yes.
I'm gonna find you guilty. I'm gonna sentence you to it. Good luck, Mr. Ellis. Thank you, Mr.
I just found that.
Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss crazy courtroom moments like this one.